welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So I think all of us at the end of the day just think to ourselves, how cheap could I be this week and how much money do I have to spend? But thankfully, Shelby Church put that to the test. With this video here, it's titled, I tried to survive on $100 for a week in Los Angeles, ... Here's what happened. So let's watch this video, and as someone who is from Los Angeles, who grew up there, I spent my entire life there, I'll give you my thoughts on this video right after, of course, you hit the like button and subscribe.
If you guys have learned anything from my videos at this point, it's probably that LA is a really expensive city to live in. Rent prices, eating at restaurants, even just parking your car can cost 2 or 3 times as much as if you're living in a suburb.
That's the thing with Los Angeles, and the one part of it I never miss is just paying for parking. It's like if you want to go anywhere, just assume that you're either walking a mile to get to where you want to go, or you have to pay anywhere from $2 to $10 just to park your car. On top of, by the way, spending $5 a gallon for gas, spending insane car registration, getting pulled over for doing absolutely nothing because the city needs more revenue, and it's bad. It's extremely expensive, but the parking is the worst.
So $100 a week is a pretty real budget for a lot of people that are first moving. When I first moved to California, this was probably pretty close to my budget, but I lived in Orange County where things were cheaper. Like there was free parking most places.
It's crazy that Orange County, by the way, is a nicer part than most of West Los Angeles. Like, you gotta think to yourself, imagine LA and then just clean it up. And that area is cheaper than where Los Angeles is for a lower quality of life, I guess you would say. It's backwards. California is just, a lot of things are backwards.
So this is really not how my budget's been lately. I definitely spend way too much money on Postmates and random stuff, like I will admit. But like, let's be real, I'm a little out of touch with what it's really gonna be like on this budget. So I'm using Clio to figure out what I need to cut back on spending. Like,
Clio, what on earth is Clio? Oh, it's a sponsor. What is Clio though? Never heard of this. Let's see. Clio, a money app that doesn't suck, with octopuses that are holding drinks in a money chain. What? Roast mode with the middle finger. What on earth is hype mode? Gosh, it looks like this is what like boomers would think of when they think like, oh, how do we target a millennial audience? Oh, I know what to do. Let's just give the middle finger and do hype mode. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Redneck Bank, which you wouldn't think is a real thing, but it is. They're actually pretty decent, so I'm curious if, I mean, they look decent, it just looks too jokey to me. But you know what, let's give them a shot, let's see.
And it analyzes how you spend your money, but it does it through the form of an artificial intelligence sort of person that gives you advice. And you'll see it's actually pretty funny.
So you're talking to a robot, what? Okay, now I'm literally just gonna make you stare at how much money you've spent in the last 19 months. Maybe that's kind of funny. Maybe we should try out Clio just to see what they're like. I mean, that's, you know what, it's working. It seems decent. It's different.
Basically any time that me and my friends go out. So you guys saw the rooftop bar video. A drink is $18. That's not gonna work. If you go out at night and even get just one drink, that's like too much for this budget. I also found I spend too much on fancy coffee drinks.
Alfred's. Alfred's is like, imagine Starbucks, but like the Beverly Hills of Starbucks. You have Alfred's coffee, and they somehow get away with charging $7 to $10 on like a stupid little coffee drink, when instead, you could get it for sale at bankrollcoffee.com and get the whole bag of coffee, making you like 20 cups for a fraction of that.
Obviously, since I spend a lot on just eating places, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. So I use Clio just to kind of figure out like how much should I spend. This was gonna be my biggest expense for the week, so Clio budgeted just under $50 would be good. I think I can do this.
Wait, that's a weird shot. Why is she all of a sudden, so she's in the front of the car, and then she is now in the trunk? That's an interesting shot. I've never seen that shot in a Tesla before.
I'm going to Trader Joe's because it's pretty affordable. So I got food that was actually pretty inexpensive and can last me the whole week.
Why is she going to Trader Joe's and not the 99-cent store? It's like a lot of the same foods for double at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is nice, don't get the wrong idea. It's just, you know what? The 99-cent store is there for a reason. Or I guess now it's $1.25 with inflation, but still, it's cheaper than Trader Joe's.
So at the grocery store, I spent a total of $40. So day one, I had oatmeal, of course. I did the math, and this breakfast is basically 70 cents with a banana.
That's actually a good deal. I used to have oatmeal all the time. It used to be a part of my breakfast. every single morning. It's just oatmeal and honey. And you get the big things of it for like $1, and that would last you like a month. Oatmeal is actually fantastic for you too.
I've just been filming today. I haven't been that tempted to spend money because I've been like at my house like working on videos and stuff. But now I'm going to get drinks with some other YouTubers. So it's gonna be very tempting too, but I'm gonna try and just get water. And I was able to get a ride though from these guys. So I say that no.
See, that's never my instinct when the camera goes to me. He's like, look at that. But you know what? He's doing the same thing as that app, the app Clio. They both got the same hand movements going on.
We are at a rooftop bar now, and no drink.
No drink in sight.
No money spent. Look at that.
Oh, it's that influencer camera. I hate that influencer camera. You know what? Casey Neistat made it look so cool to be like, you know, the camera on the thing, and everybody's doing it, and now it's just like, ugh. Just looks, it's just cringy. Like, I just, ugh. See, now for me, if I'm ever filming in public, I try to be like so just like, I hate people knowing I'm filming, so I'm just gonna like, you know, do the iPhone, kind of hold it like this, and, you know, hope that nobody sees me.
Us here are, so it's not really that hard. I'm not like tempted to.
Yeah, so Shelby's being good.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if it counts if she has other people pay for her. That's the thing. If she goes up to the bar and some guy's like, hey, you know, let me get you a drink. Does that count towards the $100? Can she do that? I think so. I don't think that's cheating. I think that's just being an entrepreneur.
Saturday, still kind of lazy. We're saving our energy for the John Mayer concert later, so.
John Mayer concert? That seems like a lot more than $100. Unless she bought this a while ago. Or she could sneak in. She could do an air act and just like get in there for free.
$1. I also got a margarita. This was actually a little more. So it ended up being $6 for a margarita and only $3 for tacos. So the total here was only $11.70. $11.70 for dinner in LA is like unheard of, especially if you get a drink. So
that's insane. How'd she find that? That's a good deal. A $6 margarita and $3 tacos. That I approve of. That's great.
This was a really good deal. And honestly, it was good. Like, I really liked it, and we had free chips.
I just noticed there, the music went from like kind of background music, then it's like the center of the entire thing, and then it goes back down. I think that was probably a mistake, but you know what? We caught it.
Parking here is $30 for the cheapest option, so we opted to Uber. And we're splitting the Uber, so it's pretty much the same price as if we just drove. Drinks were like $15, so I just got water.
You know, whatever happened to sneaking stuff in, you know? Like, back in my day, well, but for real, it's like, you know, back in my day, you would just sneak it in, like, I don't want to tell you guys how to sneak in stuff into a concert, but, you know, you just bring it from home. Basically, and then you don't need to buy it at the event for an inflated price.
Even though we split the Ubers, it was still $20 each. So I'm at $71.70 already, and it's only day 2. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. So Clio said I really couldn't spend any more money on transportation or Ubers. Another day. Another bowl of oatmeal for breakfast.
Yeah, she kind of screwed herself in my concert. She's way over, but she did get groceries for the entire week. So it's really no food, and then just the $20 should just be for entertainment. Let's see.
A breakfast burrito is $15, and I think I've convinced Morgan to split it with me. $7.50, not bad. Cheers, Morgan. So convincing someone to split a meal with me was the only way this was gonna work. Luckily,
yeah, it's like a meal in itself, though. You really don't need the whole thing. The portions, though, in LA are so big that, like, this is what I used to do. If I were to go out and get, you know, spend money, I'd basically eat half of it, take the rest home, and eat it the next day. It's a meal the next day, and it's basically like getting 50% off anything that you do.
We strategically went to Santa Monica because there's a lot of free parking here, so we got a free parking spot.
Look how closely they parked to the other car, though. I mean, it looks like she has plenty of room in the front just to pull forward like an extra foot. This poor Mercedes, they got like that much room. How are they gonna pull out of the spot? Like, I would be upset if anyone parks like that right in front of my car.
Then we all decided to go over to this Louis Vuitton free pop-up museum. I gotta say, this place was really cool. I was surprised it's completely free. And usually parking in Beverly Hills can get expensive, but my lucky day. I totally forgot. It's Sunday, so public parking is free today.
Remember when that used to be a thing? I don't know where you live, but in Los Angeles, they got rid of that. like 2 years ago. Oh, this video is posted, wow, this video is almost 2.5 years old. But yeah, they got rid of it. They realized that they're losing a lot of revenue by not charging for parking on Sundays, and now everything is like, hey, it's enforced 24/7, 7 days a week. Too bad.
Okay, I just found a feature that says hype me or roast me, so we're gonna try it out. I'm kind of scared, kind of excited. First, let's do hype me. Time, ready? Yes, I'm ready. You've been spending less recently. Yeah, I have, thanks for noticing.
They gotta do this for relationships, you know? Just, hey, you're lonely one night and, you know, you're not in a relationship, just text the app. Just be like, hype me up tonight. Just give me some compliments. Or, you know what? Or, you know, if that's your thing, you say, hey, roast me. Give it to me tough. That would be a great app.
We've dropped some online shopping. Want to see? Oh, I like the background. Oh, all my Amazon purchases. Love that. Ooh, it told me how much I made. Or also like, don't, your life.
I probably have to do that for legal reasons. Like just in case they're like, don't spend money, but the person is like just severely malnourished because, you know, this app is telling them to save more money and they're like, but I haven't eaten in 5 days. The app's like, nope, but you're saving money. You're doing really well, keep going. They probably have to say that.
You probably think I'm getting sick of eating this by now, but I'm not kidding. This is just what I eat every morning anyway, so.
Yeah, see, I did the same thing. I ate the same breakfast for years, probably like 10 years. I kid you not. It's only until like 2 years ago that I stopped eating this, but every single morning I would have exactly 2 eggs, a slice of cheese, a slice of ham, or like multiple slices of ham with oatmeal and honey. That's it. I love that for breakfast. I'd eat it right when I woke up in the morning, and it would keep me good until, you know, lunch, like 1 to 3 p.m. I was good to go, and it was healthy, and it was cheap. I actually made a video about this a while ago. I think it was like $1.97 breakfast. Look at that. Oh, those are the days. Those are the days on this channel I could post a video about making breakfast, and it would get 200,000 views. Gosh, just the algorithm changes, you know? The algorithm used to promote that sort of content, but now it doesn't.
Again, this day I was mostly editing and finishing up projects on my computer, so I wasn't really tempted to spend money. Good thing it's the last day because I'm down to my last 3 eggs.
I feel like it's kind of, I don't want to say it's easy to survive on $100 a week, but, right? It's just, as long as you don't, like, go out and spend money at restaurants, or really, that's just like your entertainment budget, right? It's like $50 at the grocery store and $50 just throughout the week. It seems like it would be kind of simple. Like, I think throughout all the days where I just don't spend anything for multiple days in a row, just because you're at home and you're just eating what's there. It's called budgeting. You know, it seems doable.
Okay, I have to tell the truth, you guys. I just Postmated an ice cream sandwich. But my roommates did too, and so it was only like $5.
Why would you Postmate an ice cream sandwich? Who craves ice cream sandwiches that much that you have to Postmate it? Just that. Like, I could see if it's in a big thing with a whole bunch of other stuff, but just that, I don't know. I would have driven or walked there.
It was only $6.71 each, still way too much for an ice cream sandwich, but I finished the week off at $88.41, so I was like treating myself, you know?
Part of me kind of wonders what those people think of when they're picking up these orders. Is like, who's just getting this? Like, why am I the one to deliver ice cream sandwiches? I wonder if that ever crosses their mind.
I did find that going to happy hours really cut that down. Not drinking. Alcohol, obviously, is so expensive at restaurants. Also, if you guys couldn't tell by now, I'm sure you could tell by now, this video was sponsored by Clio.
Put that sponsor at 12 minutes when retention is probably below 50%. See, nowadays you have to put that little like, is there any paid promotion in the video? And then you have to check that little box so that it says like paid promotion in there. And you have to say in the very beginning it's sponsored. They've gotten really strict on compliance now for this. Because otherwise people would be paid for, you know, promoting stuff and it's not exactly clear, is it sponsored? Because we got all this way through and I'm thinking, wow, did she just give them all this free promotion? No, good. She deserves to get paid for that.
So if you guys want to look in the App Store, you can check it out there too. But I think this is an awesome app. It'll really help you set a budget, stick to it, save more money. Like, actually do it rather than just have the thought of doing it and then still spending more money. So that is it for this video.
All right, so overall, great video. It makes me want to try this, but I feel like naturally, it's like you just don't go out to dinner and already, boom, you basically save a whole bunch of money. But overall, this is great. I think, Shelby, you should update the video again for 2022. Go back to Los Angeles, go to New York or something like that. Spend $100 in a week, see if you could do it. I think that would be a great video. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.